And from my Hyzag, I got all 4 damage parts on both of the database links. And focus ring and a leg. Because I noticed in the higher end stuff, I have trouble with my legs breaking on me.
Oh god, yeah, I tried my Zeta and the legs just broke constantly. Granted, I was trying it against the Psycho Gundam, and yeah, just broken leg city. But yeah, you're being recorded now, unlike in the previous match. That's annoying. So it was a good thing, that little story you're telling at the end, I was recapping it, just for posterity, in case you weren't being recorded. But yeah, seriously, you're fighting a Mark II. He ditched it just as you were about to slash him to kill him. He escaped, and then you inadvertently smacked him with your shield just as he was shooting it with his bazooka.
It just left me more confused than anything else.
Fair enough.
This is my most common code.
Bear with me. Walk forward a bit so I can see you a bit better.
If anything, let's get out of the shadow of the rocket.
Here's my colours, so you can see. I'll face this way so I'm actually facing the light. This is going right over your head. But yeah, this black and red colour belongs to brother number 5. The third colour scheme I'll show you belongs to brother number 2. Brothers 1 and 3 don't really have set colour schemes. Number 1 kind of does, but it's non-canon really. Because all my colour schemes are based off my characters I made up. Granted, they're based off character versions of me and my brothers, and a set of 3 characters related to them. Not write stories, I draw pictures a lot. Am I looking up? I don't need to be looking up. But I'll look up anyway.
From what I can tell, purple health bars.
They do not, but we'll kill the bases in good time anyway. I'm just shooting the rocket for the lol.
Oh, I don't know if I've actually got the damage up, but the deal.
Yeah. Because that's the thing with bases, they actually have a bit of melee resistance. Which is why slashing at them takes ages. What was that? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna leave that for a moment. Right, once you, if whoever gets done shooting the base first whoever kills their base first can move on to the, shooting the rocket. Well, this'll help. I'm charging the cannon. I may be some time. I'm a charging my laser. I'm still charging my laser. I'm still charging my laser. I'm a firing my laser. I still did bugger all. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, freaking the shoot the whoop meme. That's one of the oldest memes I knew of, along with This Is Sparta. God, those are all fucking memes. I remembered shoot the whoop recently because someone did a parody of it in the thumbnail for a recent Trouble in Terrorist Town video, where it was one of their people, but their mouth has been replaced with the shoot the whoop mouth because it was called the Wrath of Duncan, or was it Wrath of Doncon? Considering it was Doncon. Doncon specifically being a horrific freaking caricature of this person. Yeah, beams are actually hitting. I can get a decent amount of shots out my beam, my arm beam. But yeah, I actually bought the HUC version of this after I got the thing, helpful. After I dropped it in the game. Because originally I was just like, what is this? Why is this? But then I was like, oh hey, I've actually got it in the game now. Because buying model kits of mobile suits in the game has been a recent thing I've been doing. I mean, it's why I bought the Vish Donahue Goof and Gelgoog 2 pack. It arrived yesterday and I've already built them. Mainly because, you know, they're old high grades and they're rather simple. What was that? Yeah. Yeah. That being?
The
Lagasha, yeah! That was one of the first mobile suits I was like, what is this thing? But then I heard about it, it's a hammer gun, what's that? And then I met one and crapped my pants. Granted, this was long before I actually got to the Gasha and found out it's actually a bit shit. Because the hammer gun, once you fire it, all you're left with is your claws and missiles, and I tend not to melee people because I just get countered. Because I always get countered. So I just don't melee that often. Granted, since then, since it's been, you know, a year and a half since then, I have become braver with meleeing people. I still get countered now and then, but most of the time I'm just like, eh. Although when I do counter people, I do go, haha, eat shit. Because it's all like, yeah, fuck you, you thought you could damage me, fuck you! Fuck you! Eat shit!
I always use it in my mindset is the old one that people underestimate.
Yeah, I can understand that. Of which the last time I used it in a proper match, that room was in space and it actually had Prime 92 in it. You know, the model reviewer? She actually had her in it. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, it's Prime 92, literally Prime 92. She actually did a couple of videos on this game, which is funky. But only about like 2 matches. What happened? It's a rocket. Because this map is based off of the opening skirmish from not Stardust Memory, War in the Pocket. You know, when the Hygog Zagoki are trying to assault on that base. Why didn't they do? Ow! Why didn't they do that as the second assault mode? Well, they might in the future. Might do it as the third. Well, you got to use it with a saber. Okay. Because really? You can't use the axe? Because the whole thing about the Hyzak custom is its generator is only strong enough for one beam weapon, which is the beam saber, or the beam rifle. But understandably, the custom version probably has a beefier generator for the beam cannon, so that would make sense. Also, there's no high grade of the Hyzak custom, even though it would be simple as piss. I mean, all I would need was a new head with a longer snout, the new shoulder pad, the cannon, and the backpack. That's all it would need. Yeah, I forgot it's got the second machine gun. I got my legs. Database link makes sense. I mean, I've got a database link on this just in case I hit something. That could be another reason why I completely knackered your Zamel. That, and I was always doing all the freaking 10,000 damage to the sodding thing. I'm gonna spawn as a pilot. I'm actually getting a single shot off. Yeah?
I've done it a few times and I always feel bad, but I would laugh about it.
Oh, I missed.
I see someone spawn at their base as a pilot. They're running over to their
mobile suit.
And I snipe them with the gunner gun.
You what?
And I sniped the pilot with the gunner gun.
Oof.
I've done that about 3 times now.
I think you were 5,000 shy. I definitely got it.
Yeah,
so maybe you should stick to the Zamel.
Oh, I know the MLRS can do it as well.
Use that. It's fun. I prefer the MLRS to the beam bazooka, in all honesty. Because I prefer to play a support that, and I can't hit the bazooka for shit. And that should be the second ground, Saucy. Yep.